Hello?
Hello, speak to Jennifer, please.
Yes, this is her.
Hey, this is Detective Vickers. I received your voicemail.
Yes, so I'm calling in reference to my case. I know it's fresh, so you haven't probably had time to work on it.
Uh-huh.
But I was trying to see if the other party was getting arrested as well because he literally set it up. He knew that it was going to happen. Like he said, he knew that the guy was coming, which was Anthony's boss, Dooku. Just to refresh your memory, like two people came to my house.
No, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I got you.
So it's initially, because they're all friends, they all grew up together, they all went to school together, like childhood friends.
Gotcha.
So Charles knocked on my door. He was the first person that made contact with me. Mind you, none of these guys knew my address. Anthony gave them both my address.
There's two people in jail reference that incident.
Right, but it should be three. So Charles came to my house initially, and he was pretty much trying to check the temperature of the situation. The guys that was at my house, that was there for my protection, did not have a weapon. They told him that they didn't have a weapon. They're young. They're 22. You know, all of these other guys are like 38, almost 40. So they're having a conversation. The guys that I'm with, the two young guys, they're telling Charles that, hey, we don't even have a weapon. We're felons, you know. We can't even carry a gun, you know. We're just here for her protection. Charles was pretty much saying the same thing, that he didn't want to fight anybody. He's just checking up on me, and that he was about to leave because Anthony had called his boss. So he was really trying to hurry up and leave because, you know, like he said, Anthony boss coming. I'm about to hurry up and get up out of here, you know. But I'm about to go back and talk to Anthony and let him know what's going on and what y'all, you know, are saying, because they was pretty much like, we're not trying to fight. We're here for her protection, just to make sure he doesn't jump on her. If he want to have a conversation, we willing to do that. We don't have any guns or nothing like that. We're not on no type of fighting type of stuff. So Charles went back to Anthony, spoke with him. Mind you, the whole time Anthony was circling my house, waiting on his boss, which is Dooku. When his boss pulled up, I knew it was him because who else is driving a freaking white Bentley with a black rag top? And he parked 4 houses down.
All right, let me stop you real quick. Did you tell the officers that all this?
Yeah. So that's why I'm confused as to why he was not listed as a suspect as well, because you knew that this crime was going to happen. Trust me, I went to jail for the same thing. You knew that this crime was going to happen. You did not report it.
Okay.
Did not call nobody.
So this third person, this is the first I've heard about this, and so, I mean, did Charles have a weapon?
He did not have a weapon.
But you feel that he set all this up?
Yes, he did, because he was there pretty much talking to us, because we was about to go. He was talking to us, lingering, trying to get us to stay enough time for the boss to come. He knew that the boss was coming because he said it. And then he was making references to how, oh, well, let me hurry up and get up out of here because the boss is on his way. And he knew who the boss was. He could have simply said Kenny, because he would have known that I would have knew who that name was. And you knew what he was coming to do. Now, if the situation would have went differently, and let's say I did have a weapon or they had a weapon and shots was fired, I would have been dead. Then how would the situation happen? He would have definitely went to jail. You know what I'm saying? So he knew that this guy was coming. You knew that he had a weapon. That's why you was trying to leave, because you knew he was popping trunk with that AR, you know. And like I told the police, the choice of weapon that he brought out, like, first of all, Anthony does not own a gun, but he has always threatened me and said that he would go and get a pump from the shop and shoot me with it. When he had got mad. And I'm thinking to myself, he ain't got access to a gun. You know, he just talking. When his boss, Kennedy, Duca, whatever his real first name is, Duca, when he pulled up 4 houses down. He popped his trunk and gave Anthony options on what type of gun he wanted. Like, he gave Anthony the gun, knowing that he's a felon, knowing that he has a history of domestic violence, knowing that he has a history of choking me, knowing that he has put me in the ICU before with a brain bleed. He gave him a gun, a handgun, and he pulled out an AR, and they both started walking to my house. Mind you, this is premeditated. Y'all came to my house. Anthony was already criminal trespass. He waited on his boss to come for damn near 30 minutes, you know. His boss ended up coming, parked 4 houses down from mine. So you have the time frame of you popping your trunk, giving him an optional guns that he wanted of his choice, walking past 4 houses to even get to my house before you y'all pointed y'all weapons and stuff, and that's when we all started running in the house.
Okay.
So it's like, Charles, you knew that this was going to happen. That's why you was trying to leave, you know, and you did not even call the police. You could have called the police and told them, like, hey, look, I ain't trying to be involved, but my other friend coming over, and he has a weapon, and I just don't want nothing to happen, because people are killing people these days, especially domestic violence. So you knew this was going to happen. You literally was talking to us, trying to get us to literally be there in time to where he had time to come, and we were still going to be there. That's why he hurried up and left.
Okay, so if you're kind of rehashing everything that you told officers that day, so those 2 folks are in jail, and but I guess your issue or your concern is that there's a third person that should be in jail.
Yes.
And you told officers all this?
Yes, it's all documented. This is not nothing.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, if you're wanting some sort of a conspiracy to commit aggravated assault, I don't know that would apply. This is the first I've heard about it. I'll look at it. But I mean,
I went to prison for knowing that a crime was going to happen. Okay, and they told me that I failed to report the crime. He knew that it was going to happen. Now, my thing, this is where I'm looking at it from, okay? Because I've never had nobody pull a gun out on me, let alone an AR, okay? So I'm looking at it like, okay, if they would have shot me, then what would have happened? You don't know how this situation would have played out, and you set me up. You knew he was coming. Even if you say, well, I didn't know that, I didn't try to make you stay for him to come. Even if you say that, the fact that you knew that this man was coming with a gun, you didn't even warn me. I could have left. I could have called the police. You know what I'm saying? I could have had time to really protect myself and have the police pulling up while they was walking down the streets with the ARs, and they could have been caught with the weapons. So I'm just looking at it from a point of I could have died. I could have died all because you came to my house trying to be messy, and you knew that this man was coming to do this. So, yeah, he absolutely does need to be in jail, too, and the fact that he has a history with domestic violence and putting his hands on women. I do not feel safe out here.
What's Charles' last name?
Jones, Charles Jones.
You know his date of birth?
No, I don't, but I gave them, let me see if I can get it off his Facebook page. They asked me for a picture of him, and I gave them a picture. I told them everything that I'm telling you, so it's not like I'm saying anything new. But yeah.
Okay. Well, I will look at it. This is the first I've heard about it, so I will review the report and then go from there.
Also, were they caught with the weapons?
What's that?
Were they caught with the weapons?
One of the weapons was recovered, yes.
Was it the AR?
No.
Okay, it was a handgun. So I'm assuming that Dooku must have had a license to carry, which is why he did not get the unlawful carry.
That I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that weapon was not recovered.
Okay, so it was in his trunk. So, is he going to get in trouble for giving him the gun? Because, like, you literally gave this man a weapon.
He's in jail right now. I don't know what else you want. He's in jail right now.
Yeah, for aggravated assault, but, I mean, that's not going to really give him no type of, like, this man has money. He's driving a Bentley, okay? He's going to bond out. And when he bonds out, he's going to try to kill me, okay? People have already told me this, so that's why I'm literally calling, trying to see if I can go down there when they get transferred to talk to the judge. Like, I know Anthony does not have nobody to bond him out. I'm the only person that he has, and I'm not posting no bond. Dooku is going to post bond, and he's going to kill me, period. Ain't no way around it. You chose an AR. Out of all the weapons that you had, okay, you chose an AR. Like, you was literally trying to kill me. That's a big fucking gun. I thought it was a AK until my friend was like, no, it's an AR. Walking down the street holding it in your hand. Like, come on now. He needs as many charges as he can get because I know that aggravated assault is not going to keep him down there, and he's going to get a bond. And I'm trying to see if he could not get a bond because I'm telling you what I don't want to happen is for the court to give them a bond, and then they end up bonding out and doing something to me because that's all people just keep talking about is, you know, he's going to kill you, right? You know they're going to end up killing you, right?
Well, I mean, there's not really an additional charge of providing a felon with a firearm. I mean, I don't believe that he forced his hand to take it. I mean, Anthony took the weapon that he was provided. Yeah. So, I mean. But
that motherfucker is retarded. Like, he is a crazy person. Like, this motherfucker is like a schizophrenic. He is like this. He is fucking crazy. Like, oh my God. But anywho, like, is it like, can you document that I do not want him to get a bond?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll document our conversation, but I mean, the reality is he will receive a bond. I mean, it happens all day, every day, so I can't control that. All I can do is prepare the case and file with Tarrant County, and the judge will decide what his bond will be.
Okay, so what type of punishment are we talking about? Like, is this a probation type of thing? Like,
I can't answer that question. That's not really. I'm not involved in that process. Tarrant County would be that person to handle that. That's way on down the road. That's not right now.
Okay, so do you think that they're going to put them on a monitor to keep them from my home to where come to my house? They'll be tracked?
That's up to a judge. They'll review the case and then set their conditions of bond.
I just really feel like they're going to kill me. Like, seriously, I'm not even lying. Like they're going to try to kill me. Like, Anthony has nothing to lose already. He's lost his children. I know he's going to go batshit crazy when he figures out that they're terminating his rights because of what he did. Yeah, like, they're going to kill me. Like, I'm having this conversation because I want it to be documented, because if they get out, they're going to kill me, and I need to document it so y'all would know. Like, I tried to tell y'all. People keep telling me this. Like, I don't even know what to do. I can't even sleep comfortably.
Okay. Have you talked to our victim services?
Yes, I have, and she said that she will try to document it so the judge can see it, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, have you considered going to, somewhere else to stay, a shelter or somewhere?
No, I haven't, because, I mean, no, I haven't.
Okay, well, that may be an option. If you're afraid that they're going to come back to your house and kill you, then you might not want to be there.
Yeah. The only reason why I got a room yesterday, and then, or the day before yesterday, on the 22nd, I got a room, and then the next day I ended up coming home because I realized that they was incarcerated.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the only reason.
Well, I would contact our victim services. They can set you up with maybe relocating you for a little while. They've got resources to be able to do that. So,
yeah,
I would reach out to them because they're good folks and they can help you out quite a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.